My letter to Sir George Ingle, who lies paralysed with a stroke. Dear Gorgo, I am besotted with love for the goddess Economy, and in hopes of encountering Irene at Sarah's on Friday, I seize the opportunity to send you this by hand. So here comes, as coming men say. I am forgetting all my languages, Latin, Greek, French, German, Italian. Only bad language remains. But only partially, so I got down the letters of Seneca, which are a patch on mine, and I can read 'em. Hooray for silver Latin. I turned to Seneca because the bit of Tacitus which describes his end reminds me of that infallible precept. History repeats itself, and when it does, it generally turns out as comedy. Here was this elderly sage trying to commit suicide, and his blood wouldn't flow, and he had to have his slaves put him in a hot bath, and what a bloody mess there must have been before he bled to death. As an imitation of Socrates, 'twas a bit of a joke. When Pat and I visited the Pergamon Museum in Berlin, we observed a double head, Socrates in one direction, Seneca in the other, in the reverse. Unfortunately, for my present letter, I can't remember the expressions each of them had on their faces. Socrates inevitably looked his unhandsome self, but I just do not recall the look on the face of Seneca, whether he looked defiant or regretting the hot water he got into. But 'twas a piece I would have liked to snitch. I could imagine that Seneca was advising against drinking one's bathwater, but solid evidence is lacking. Problem: should one giggle when giving oneself a striggle?
Brilliant, George.
There'll be more to come, right?